because some days you're just not feeling it, right? Today is a someday I'm just not feeling it kind of a day. So I had some stuff to do earlier, and then I was on a training for like an hour and some change. And then what else did I do? I went on a few people's lives because I love to support other people. So I'm going to pin my goal up here. Let's see. What's our goal? Flash goal for your community. Thus, I don't know. Let's just start it. I don't know. All right, we got a flash goal, and it says it's going to be up there for 25 minutes. Hey, Mookie. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So again, take your finger, tap on the screen. That will send this live out to more people. I am live on both of my devices under my name, Kara Reveals Crittenton, and on my other page, Team Pay Daily. But hey, shout out to y'all for being awake. Shout out to you for joining me. So I was saying when I was on my other page, I'm like, I'm really about to phone it in. And in case you don't know, phoning it in just means like you're showing up, but you're not doing the best. Like you're kind of, oops, I don't want to end now. Oh, cancel. I don't want to end that. But you're not doing like 100%, or you're not doing as much as you could do. So normally I'm like super duper hypey hype, and because that's my personality. And yeah, but I'm just kind of, tired. But I was going to say that I was going to talk to you guys about consistency. But I'm just kind of, tired. But I was going to say that I was going to talk to you guys about consistency. Being like doing something to do it. You just simply need to do it. Now, if you don't know, my name is Kara. I am a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been having some sort of business since I was 5 years old. Even when I worked for other people, I always had some kind of business venture going. So hold on, let me, I need to charge this phone. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I'm up here in the mountains of Virginia. And I don't know why my Team Pay Daily, the phone looks so dark. Like the screen looks dark on my side. I don't know if it looks dark on your end, but it looks dark on my end. So let me try to put these pages up, get myself together. We're going to be on here for like 25 minutes, y'all. Not long at all today. Louisiana. Okay. All right. Louisiana. I was going to say, have I been to Louisiana? Yes, I've been to Louisiana because I've been to New Orleans. Now, I know I don't say it like y'all say it, but I've been to New Orleans, and but it was like when I went to New Orleans, it was like a one-day trip kind of, because so before my dad passed, one of the greatest things that I'm glad I got to do was my dad used to like to gamble. So we went to Biloxi. Where's Biloxi? Mississippi, wherever Biloxi is. We went to Biloxi, and then we did like a day trip to New Orleans. So that was fun. We went to the casino and did all the stuff and hung out and all that kind of thing for the day. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to, while we're on this live, I'll be on here for 25 minutes. Just want to talk to you guys about being consistent. But I have got to run and grab myself some water because I just walked in the door. And it's like we're having a heat wave up here in Virginia. It's crazy. So I'm going to grab myself some water. But also, before I do that, I'm going to put this webinar on with my mentor, Michelle. and we can just look at this and chat about whatever y'all want to chat about. Let me find it. If I can find it first. Hey, come on in the room. Come on in the room, you guys. Again, take your finger, tap on the screen. That'll help send this live out to more people. And let's see. Come on. You know what? If I was like was all gung ho and ready to go and I would be able to find everything just like that. But nope, because I'm just like, okay. It's taking a minute to find what I'm looking for. Okay, that's 5 months ago. No, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I want this thing that we just did. All right, we're going to watch this webinar right here. So if you don't know, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a world traveler. I'm an empty nester, mom of 6, and I am on a journey to set people free.
We're gonna learn how to
you how to make an income from your phone. Yes, that's my goal. Right, so as you come in, take your finger, tap on the screen. That'll help send this live out to more people, as I said. And if you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you back as long as you're a real account. If you're a fake account, if you're trying to get over on people, if you're trying to do anything where you're not being legit, please don't follow me. Because I'm just going to block you and delete you, probably report you. And then you're going to be mad because you can't keep on getting over on other people. So, So that was a shout out to all the people with integrity that like to do things the right way, because that's the type of person I am. And that's the type of people that are attracted to me. Usually people that are doing scammy stuff, they're not attracted to me because, you know, like I said, I don't play those games. All right, so I'm going to get some water. I'm going to set this webinar up. So if you've been watching me, if you've been on my lives, if you've been seeing my posts, if you have been seeing all these people online talking about they're making money from their phone and it's legit and they can do it in 2 hours a day and they're making hundreds of dollars from their phone every single day. It's true. It's true. And the reason I know that this can be done is because it's exactly what I'm doing. I've made money from my phone with the exact same program that I'm going to show you. And what's more is my mentor was able to make $1 million in 17 months using TikTok. Kid you not. That's why I'm on TikTok. So shout out to my girl, Michelle. And so I'm just going to flip this camera around right now so we can watch this webinar for a minute. I think I'm going to change this top, so I'm going to run up and grab a shirt and also grab some water because I'm so thirsty. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing tonight? And I know I said I was going to have a co-host the other day. Oh, Mississippi. Okay. Yep, Biloxi is Mississippi. Thank you, Nuki, for, am I saying that right? Nuki or Nuki? Hey, Heather, welcome in. Gregory, welcome in. Thank you for sharing the live, Nuki. I appreciate you so much. Y'all know when you do the things that you want people to do, that when you go live or if you're trying to make income from your phone, that other people will do the same thing and they'll support you too. Hey, Silent Giants. Hey, Andrea, Gregory, Sugarcane, Steve, Esther, who else we got here? Terrence, I already said Andrea. Whitley's Passion, Steve Roberts, Healthy Me, Valdez Beautician, Catherine Murray, Lizzie, Alaska Girl, ZLM, Augie, Roland, Exedu. Welcome, y'all. Take your finger, tap on the screen. And like I said, that'll help send this live out to more people. I did plug my phone in. Is it charging now? I plugged it into my laptop. So, it's connected. What in the world? So I have two phones here. So this one, I thought I had it charging all day, but apparently I didn't. Are you charging or what? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You charging or not? So I am just out here trying to help people make money from their phones. And so if you've been watching me, if you've been seeing people making this money and you're wondering how you can do it too, because you can do it too. Honestly, this is how I feel. Like if I can do it, you can do it. Hey, Barbara, welcome, welcome. If I can do it, you can do it. And inside my community, there's 50,000 plus people that are doing it. We're making money from our phone. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, okay, so I get it. There's a lot of spammers out here, especially on TikTok. Oh my gosh. So I got on TikTok in like October last year. And the reason I got on TikTok was because my mentor, Michelle, who I'm going to show you in a minute, she made 1 mil from her phone using TikTok in 17 months. And she did it using the exact same program and strategies and everything that I'm using and that 50,000 plus of us are using. So it works. Here's how you know that it works. The way you get into this program, the way you get into this community is you invest in yourself. You invest in this education because we're selling education. We are teaching people. Teaching. Just like when you go to school or college, or if you went to a trade school, or if you've ever taken a course, a class online, whatever. You learn something, right? And now, here's the thing. I was watching a video today, and this guy was like, you could do all this stuff for free. You could learn how to create all these products and all this stuff for free. And guess what? He's right. You can do this stuff for free. You can figure out how to do it all on your own. You can absolutely do that. Listen, I will tell you personally, it took for me forever because I was trying to do stuff for free 99. I was Googling. I was doing YouTube. I was following different, TikTok tips when you're going live. They do not like you to say the names of other platforms. So I'm going to say YT, and you know what that means. It rhymes with Boo Rube. All right? But y'all know what I'm talking about. So I was in there. I was like the honor student in the YT University, y'all. I was like Googling everything. I was on all the trainings, all the free live this and free that and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I can figure this out. But can I tell you, here's the challenge with that. They are only, first of all, most of the time when someone is teaching you how to do digital marketing or earn an income online from your phone or working from home or whatever, they're usually giving you one strategy. So I'm not saying that it doesn't work because I can tell you all about giving you one strategy. So I'm not saying that it doesn't work because I can tell you all about University. I wasn't supposed to say on YT University, and I found this thing about drop shipping, right? And I was like, this looks really cool because they're saying like it's easy, you don't have to buy the products, and you can, So I go on there. I cannot remember the name of the guy. But when I tell you that I watched his training, because he was like, I'm going to do this training. I'm going to give you guys the real deal Holyfield. Like, I'm giving you the secret sauce. I'm not going to give you any of this stuff where I give you a little bit and then you got to figure it all out on your own. He's like, I'm going to give you the real deal so that when you get off of here, this training that he did, he was like, you're going to actually be able to go and start doing this drop shipping right away and make some dough. And I was like, all right, let me see. Well, guess what? I did it and it actually worked. So shout out to that guy wherever he is. Wherever he is, whatever his name is, right? Because here's the deal. I did it and it was like a Black Friday thing. And I'm telling you guys, this was at least maybe 7 years ago, maybe more. I don't know, but it was a while ago. And so, because it was the first time I had kind of heard, I was just hearing about drop shipping. And so I watched this webinar. I did every single thing the guy said to do. And I made money, right? But here's the thing. There's a couple of things that he didn't do. Like he didn't capture my email address. So if you guys are interested and if you want to stay in touch with me, because I'm not doing DMs, it's not going down in the DMs. It's just too many scammers, spammers, and sugar daddies in the DMs. But anyway, this guy didn't get my email address. So even though I was able to do this, train it, and I really did make money, and it was like Black Friday. And so I did what he did, and I did the step by step. I went on to Amazon and eBay and these different things and Walmart, and I set it all up, right? And my product was these little Paw Patrol toddler beds. That was the product that I did that the guy was showing us how to do, right? Well, he actually was doing cribs, but I like the Paw Patrol toddler beds. So I do it. I set it all up, right? And I actually made money, right? And it was Black Friday. So the thing was when people would order, I would place the order. How did it work? I don't know. I would place the order I would put it on Amazon and eBay, place the order on whatever. But however it went. When they ordered, I went to Walmart.com and ordered the thing from there and had it shipped to them. Well, they didn't ever know or care that it came from Walmart. They just know they got what they ordered. Now, here was the beautiful part is that the toddler beds, when I ordered them, I put them on there for like, I want to say $85 a piece. It might have been more, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's like $85. So I put them on the website, right? eBay, Amazon, one of those. And then I just did what the guy told me to do, step by step, because I am what we call coachable. Hello. Is anybody else here coachable? Like, can you follow step by step? Like, are you a person that if somebody tells you, hey, do it this way. Now, I'm smart enough to know that I'm learning how to do this skill from a self-made millionaire. And so when she tells me do A, I'm going to do A. When she says do B, I'm going to do B. Now, here's the little thing that I don't necessarily always tell people, but I will right now because it's just us chit-chatting, right? So I personally created a multi-million-dollar corporation with the ex-husband, and it is called 6K Systems. Now it's Crittenton Consulting because that's my last name. So if you're on my Kara Revel's Crittenton, then it's easy to go find me. If you're on Team Pay Daily, it's Kara Crittenton. So anyway, I was smart enough to say, wait a minute, if somebody's figured this out already, why do I need to go reinvent the wheel? So anyway, back to my story about how this whole thing works. So I set it all up. I made income, but here's the problem. This guy never got my email address. So he was never able to send me anything or follow up with me or anything like that. I don't even think he knew how many people did the thing or not. Now I left like a note in the comments after I did it. I was like, wow, this is amazing. It really works. And I was able to make this income, right? So long story short, I know my sister Carla would go, it's too late for that. Your long story's already long. But so I put them on there for like let's just go $85. And then it was they were on sale now at Walmart. They were only like $60. So I was like, cool, they're only $60. So I'm going to make like $25 on each one of the things. Now, Amazon or eBay, whichever one. They took a little tiny percentage. I don't remember. It wasn't that much, but I was like, I'm gonna make 20 bucks on each one of these things. I don't have to package it. I don't have to actually go buy it. I don't have to ship it. I don't have to do anything. They're gonna do everything for me. All I gotta do is connect the people that want to buy it with the thing for sale, right? And so that's what I did. And here's the best part though, right? So it was Black Friday when people started ordering this thing. Now I didn't even know because I had set it up like a few weeks before. So Black Friday comes around. I think first I got like one or two sales. Black Friday comes around and the toddler beds now were like $35 on sale, right? Well, I didn't know that. But guess what? But wait, there's more. Now I'm not selling these toddler beds. I'm just giving you an idea of how this stuff works and how there's so many different ways that you can earn an income online, right? So here's the thing. So they went down to 34.95 or something like that. Now I didn't know that because I wasn't keeping up with it. All right. So then they did like this, you know how they have the early morning, early bird, whatever, when you're doing Black Friday. So it's like if people shop between certain hours, they got like this another 50% off. So literally these beds were like, they ended up being like 20 bucks or something. Well, remember, the people were ordering from me through eBay or Amazon. So what happened is when they ordered, that thing will automatically do the purchase through Walmart, right? So it comes out, I'm only paying like 20 bucks for each one of these toddler beds. And then I just put the people's information. It all just went through like I can't remember the whole process because, like I said, it was like 7 years ago. But anyway, the point is, I didn't have to do a whole lot. I set it up that one time, and I only put that one thing on there, which was those toddler beds. So bottom line is, when they went on sale for 20 bucks, I literally made like 60, because after the little fee, I made like 60 bucks on each one of those beds. So shout out to me. And my brother-in-law had helped me, so I gave him a cut. And then I was like, here, you can have an extra 10%. Because I didn't understand what's happening. I just was home, and all of a sudden I think my notifications from my email started coming to my phone saying, you've got a sale or something from eBay or Amazon, whichever one it was. You got to sell. You've got to sell. You've got to sell. I'm like, what is going on? Man, I'm telling you, it was awesome. But here's the thing. I only ever did that one trainer with the guy. I somehow could not find that video again. And then at that time, I was also doing, because my background is really diverse, you guys. So I was doing music management at the time. So I was doing these like love and hip hop parties with like Cardi B before she was like Cardi B, and so I'm doing all of this stuff, and I didn't have time to keep doing that because the other thing was making more income. So I kind of just let it go. But I'm telling you, the thing was making more income. So I kind of just let it go. But I'm telling you guys, income from your phone. This can be super duper simple. So I'm going to back up one more time for those of y'all who are just coming in. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm an empty nester, mom of 6, meaning my babies are grown-ups. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been in business since I was 5 years old, doing some kind of business. From my first shoe shine stand to creating a multi-million-dollar corporation with the old ex. And he's gone. Yay! So I am happy. I'm very happy. I love my life. I don't regret anything that happened because I like who I am. All these things, good, bad, and otherwise, made me me. But I had to start over, y'all, and it was hard. And this time when I started over, it was me, my mama, and my 6 kids. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know how I was gonna take care of them, make money. I didn't know because a lot of things that were supposed to be done weren't being done. Like people were just like, it was really bad. It was really bad. And so, but I never cried over him. I never shed one teeny tiny tear over him. I did cry about, what was going to happen with my kids. I did cry over, kind of not necessarily us, but I did cry like over what am I going to do? This situation is toxic for me. I don't belong here. This is not the person God has for me. And there was a lot of reasons that I knew that. But anyway, life cold caught me. Boom, boom. Hit me on the left, hit me on the right. Like, and not physically, like he wasn't letting no hands on, was none of that. It was all mental and psychological stuff. So anyway, we don't want to get all deep in the woods, but I'm just telling you, if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not good. And I knew it wasn't good for me. I knew it wasn't good for my kids. And I just knew it wasn't good. I knew it wasn't God's best for me. So I was out of there. But I had to start over. So I was doing some things in the music industry and all this other stuff. And, you know, fast forward, I did a couple of things. And I was doing a product, a weight loss product, because like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I have more than one business. I do credit repair. I'm also a certified life, business, and financial coach. And guess what? None of that matters to do digital marketing, right? You don't need any of that stuff. This program is written literally on a third grade level. Anybody can do this. If you can watch this TikTok, you can do this. If you can open up a can of soup, you can do this. Even if you can't open up a can of soup, you can do this because you don't need to open up any soup. You need to go up there to the link in my bio. You need to put your information in, and that's how we will get connected. And when these people are talking about making, $900 a day and hundreds of dollars a day with all these different programs and stuff, you can be one of them. And then you can be one of the people saying like, hey, it's possible to do it because I'm doing it. Now, as promised, I'm going to hit this webinar for a couple of minutes. I am going to do what I said I was going to do. If you're just coming on, I said I was going to grab myself some water because I'm super duper thirsty. Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to drop y'all. I love the kids. So yeah, like I said, I'm an empty nester mom of 6. My twins, so my last set of kids are twins. I have 5 boys and 1 girl. She's in law school in Puerto Rico. And she and my son-in-law are about to have my first grandkid. So shout out to them. And them too, because I guess they did the hard work. I'm going to be called Gigi. I like that. I want to be called Gigi. I don't want to be called Granny is my number one thing. Because my dad's mom, we called her Granny. And yeah, I'm not a Granny fan. But, all right, so here we go. Let me see if I can flip this around. So you guys can check this out for a second while I grab myself some water and also put on a different shirt. And hey, Nana, I'm not going to have a co-host, but I appreciate you for dropping by. All right, so we're going to listen to this for a couple of minutes, you guys, just to give you an idea about what happens. Like I said, in our community, there's 50,000 plus people. This is our mentor, Michelle, who's going to be telling you a little bit about this program, Legacy Builders. If you know you're already interested, if you know that you are ready to make an income online from your phone, working a couple of hours a day with a proven system, and here's how you know it's proven. I just told you there's 50,000 plus people in our community. Every single one of us has one thing in common. We're all from different backgrounds. This is a global people in our community. Every single one of us has one thing in common. We're all from different backgrounds. This is a global program. So So sorry, guys, I had the timer on this one. So if you're interested, check this out for a couple of minutes. Let me go grab my water and my shirt. Y'all talk amongst yourself. Feel free to grab you some besties, scoop people up, do all of the things. And without further ado, here is Michelle for a couple of seconds.
So let's just get started on time. Jamaica in the house. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. All right, let me get my screen going here, guys. And thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. And the goal with the webinar is to give you step-by-step details. So just hang tight. I'm sure by the end of this webinar, you will have most of your questions answered. If you don't have all of them answered, just don't hesitate at the end of the webinar to ask in the chat. I would love to make sure you get all of your questions answered. So tonight, we are going to share with you from 0 to 900 a day. A simple, beginner-friendly, easy-to-follow system, the simple system for online income. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can get that done in 2 hours. I'm going to show you a way to potentially make money by pairing Amazon with the power of AI without ever selling physical products. And I promise you've never heard about this before. I just created some simple digital products, then I put them up on Amazon. And it was so exciting. The first time I tried it, I made $14. And I was like, oh my goodness, this actually works. Literally,
I meant to download this.
And today I'm going to walk you through the exact blueprint that I used, that I went from being stressed and overwhelmed and completely burned out. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, how did I get here? Have you guys ever felt like that before? You're an adult, you have kids, even grandkids, and you can't believe how bad your bank account looks and how tired you are from working all the time. That was me. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I was trying to make an income in network marketing and I was failing miserably until I discovered this process. So I'm super excited to share that with you today because it was going to show you how to make a consistent 900 a day while having more time with your family. So this can work for you even if you're brand new to making an income online. Even if you tried and failed at things before, and even if you don't know where to start, even if you do not have any following, even if you are an introvert, this is for you. So I want you to screenshot this because you are going to hear from other people that have taken this blueprint and are having success. Okay, that are reaching their goals with it as well. That is no income claim. That is their success and their goals. I'm just going to give you the blueprint of exactly what they followed. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm a mom of 6, a grandma to 5, and I'm hanging out with you from Kansas. And back in 2022, I was struggling. Until I found this step-by-step blueprint. It was a breath of fresh air for me because I was able to follow a proven process, learn the most amazing digital marketing skills, and I was able to get my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And I'm going to break the 2-hour income earning activity down for you today. And everything shifted. I started making 900 a day. And things started happening. I was able to build an email list. My confidence started growing. I was able to start leaving a legacy for my family. And while I built my business 100% around it, now we travel and do things that was only a dream before. I no more watch people on social media traveling. I'm the one that gets to travel. And that's what I want to share with you today, how you can have more time freedom. Because now I get to teach other people how to create that exact same freedom. And this webinar, my friends, is your first step. One thing that is in common with the people that have followed this process, they have attended a webinar and they made a decision on a webinar and it skyrocketed their business and they started making 6 figures. So you're not too late. You just haven't had the right plan until now. So I'm excited I get to share that with you. So this is the exact 5-step system that we use. First of all, you get to take advantage of the digital world and turn it into an income stream. You're going to learn how to do that today and how to make 10K in the digital space. And you're also going to learn how to attract customers to your online business. Now, I want to attract customers. I want to share that, attract customers, not go find customers, not go bother friends and family, not cross your fingers and have to DM people and hopefully they respond. I don't want to teach you that. That's exhausting. I'm going to share with you an attraction marketing strategy that works. And I'm going to show you how to fully automate your sales process so you have a business literally out there working for you 24/7 a day, and how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, how to turn 2 hours a day into daily pay. You're going to get that complete strategy today. So let's break each of these down, okay? So look at this. I love this. A breakfast surprise. You're going to notice a common theme today. All these people woke up this morning and had a customer. And I love this as well. So that's the power of automations, and you're going to learn about that. Another $900 day. They're getting ready to go travel again. They have no boss, no stress, just freedom. They just travel all over and get to share this. So how to replace your income in the digital world. Even if you don't know anything about digital, even if you don't have any tech skills or you have no idea, they're going to learn exactly how to do that. We can all agree on something. The world is going digital. No matter where you are, people are on their phones. So why does that matter? This matters because the e-learning industry is a gigantic $950 billion market. Do you realize how much money is to be made in this market? Let me share with you what the e-learning industry is. It did $950 million in 2019. It's where people go online and buy some product, service, program, coaching, or mentoring where they can learn something. Well, when COVID hit, COVID just exploded the e-learning industry because more people were home, more people started searching online and started learning things online. They learned that they could do e-learning industry. It literally changed the internet world. Matter of fact, it skyrocketed the e-learning industry from 950 million a year to 1 billion a day. Just in 4 short years. What used to take an entire year to do because of the e-learning industry now does in 1 day. But by 2024, it was going 1.2 billion a day. It is projected to be a $3 billion industry by 2027. Do you realize how much money is going to be made in this industry? Why not you? So you might be thinking, okay, but how can I take advantage of the digital world and turn that into an income stream? I'm going to give you several ideas right now. You can go out there and create your own high quality digital product each of the digital world and turn that into an income stream. I'm going to give you several ideas right now. You can go out there and create your own high quality digital product.
Hey y'all, if you were on my live, sorry that it cut out. I was just saying that I paused the webinar. If you're interested, if you know you want to make some income from your phone, if you're already ready, go ahead up there to the link in my bio. That's also how we're going to get connected. If you would like to see the full webinar, go ahead and put the word webinar in the comments. But the best thing to do is go to that link right where my name is, Carol Ravel Scritton. Put in your information. That's how we're going to get connected. Or go to any one of my videos and comment webinar, and I will get you the link because it's going to be on my YT channel. Remember, I said this app doesn't like you to say that, so it will be on my channel, and I will send you the link so that you can check it out. All right, you guys, good night. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to all of you. I really appreciate it. I will see you again tomorrow because I go live every single day on TikTok. All right, y'all. Ciao for now. Have a